Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a brand new series. We're going to be playing on Bannerlord, Realm of Thrones. This is going to be one of those little mini campaigns that I'm going to do quite a few of. As you guys know, I announced in my channel posts, channel posts, or community, whatever you want to call it, we're going to be doing To Serve as a Soldier series. And in this series, we're going to go through every single house troop in the game. And Sir Boris serves a lot, is going to be serving in every force. I did enable cheats to try and level him up a little bit, but clearly didn't work for my idea, so I've instead buffed up the amount of XP we can get. So to start, as you guys have probably known by the actual thumbnail, we're going to be going to House Blackwood and investigating their troops today. So this is going to be probably about a 10-part series. 10-part per house troops. And we're going to go through each of their individual troops, of their individual house troops specifically, figuring out what they're good at, what they're bad at. Are they decent for their tier? Are they decent in general? You know, is their equipment worth using? Are there better alternatives? So on and so forth. And we're going to go see how, generally speaking, how they rank up against other house troops. And you never know, I may even just make a house troop tier list in the end and see. We'll go from there. But let's very quickly go and get ourselves serving under House Blackwood. I believe his name is Ardwood. Oh, no.
Now then,
Lord Titos
come
Blackwood.
no closer. Forgive me, but one cannot be too cautious. I would ask you for your name.
I'm Boris. Oh, I must wait 5 days before enlisting. Okay, cool. I'm just going to steer with Titos then. Yeah, we'll just stick with Titos for a bit. Dude's a bro, so we're going to go join him at some point. We want to make sure we're joining the Lord, just because it's more fitting, I think. So yeah, once we've married the Lord, we'll go from there, and we'll see and investigate just how good his troops are. Now, we'll spend probably less time on the earlier troops, more times on the later troops, but this is not a campaign where we're going to go to the end of the world and we're going to go, you know, blow up and kill or be anything other than a simple servant of House Blackwood, or any house we inevitably end up serving for the, you know, small term to make ourselves into what we want to be. And as I said, I did increase XP gain so that we'd be able to be better. What the I waited 5 days. Come on. Does it mean day 6? Could mean day 6.
Oh?
Yeah, it means day 6. Okay, so even I didn't know that. But once we get, like I said, once we get into the first couple of troops aren't going to be too deep. They're going to be very basic. So it should take us long to compare them, go through them, and give my general opinion. And there we go. Let's go into this. There we go. So we have now joined House Blackwood, and we are currently a Blackwood recruit. So let's quickly if we look at the Blackwood recruit from here, they've got an iron arming sword, which isn't very bad, and there's just basic armor equipment. Nothing I would say is nothing good, but it's also, you know, nothing bad. So let's quickly, before we go into battle, let's have a little investigate on what we've got. And as I said, we'll go through one by one as we use them to actually look through what they do and how good they are and everything like that. We're not going to just immediately go into each of them. We want to go through them one by one. So the recruit is, like I said, iron arming sword, which again, a tier 3 sword for a tier 1 troop, not bad. And also, I've just noticed, here I was thinking, I'm pretty sure most... Yeah, let me check something. If I go to the Tully... No, Tully start tier 1. What? I thought they started... I may have been... 1 minute. It's Martell. No, the Martell started tier 1. I honestly thought they started less. I'm actually really happy about that. So yeah. So compared to other tier 1s, I would say having a tier 3 sword straight away is really cool. If we compare it, so we'll be a lot comparing to the normal Riverlands stuff as well, but just in general, like, oh wow, no, even in general, wow, Riverlands recruits feel way, I feel like other recruits don't have that. I wish there was a way to search by tier, but if we go to, say, the Vale, and we look at the Vale ones, oh no, wait, did they all have them? Did they fucking change them? Now, see, Clegane Levy have a really bad mind. Okay, let's focus on the one we're going for. So either way, regardless of what everyone else has, having a tier 3 weapon to start is very useful. So that's going to make us as a Blackwood recruit much better. Admittedly, it does balance it out very nicely, giving us Villager Tunic and Sturdy level boots. So We're not the best at the moment, but we're going to get better. We can't command and we have no party rolls, so let's just try and do our best we can. So if we want to level up, we need to be a level 4 before we can start going into anything else, and then level 9. XP gain, as ramped up as it is, shouldn't make this too hard. Let's go into our first battle. Yeah, we are a very basic, you know, I don't think the skills or anything of this this unit is going to be anything to write home about. Is honestly just going to be anything. It's a very, very, very basic unit. I will say, like I said, though, I feel like an iron arming sword is way better than others have. So I'm pretty happy about the concept of having such a, in my opinion, decent starting equipped weapon. Like it definitely feels more badass than others have got. Okay. I literally got to do nothing there. Cool. But generally speaking, I would say it is definitely one of the better. You know, the Riverlands seem to have it on lock here at the moment. Is what I'm getting at. I will also quickly level myself up. Bow control or dead aim. Bow control, sure. Another point into athletics. Morning exercise or well built. We'll do morning exercise. We will need horseback at some point. So I will put a point into that, and then we'll put another point into athletics. Athletics is indeed our armor, so it's going to be a very important one. All right, am I going to actually get to, you know, be involved in the fight this time? I don't think our athletics are that good compared to our men, and the cavalry's just charging. So because he's actually got a healthy number of cavalry, I don't see me getting to do too much. I'm also stuck behind all the infantry right now, so yeah, no, first few fights, maybe not going to get too much done, but I'm going to go after the archers, see if I can't even just hit one of them. Ow. Okay, we leveled up there. Beautiful. And as you can see, we only hit 2 people. Skills rocketed up. Perfect. That's definitely better than it was previously, which is good. We'll put another point into a one-handed. Try and level those up, help those level up quicker. But yeah, generally speaking, not much to say about the recruit tier. I'd say that I find the recruit tier pretty interesting. I wouldn't say it's, like I said, it's not great, but it's just, to me, it just feels stronger than, like, you know, stronger than I'd expected. I came into this with an open mind, and, well, let's just say I have been slightly, not humbled, but I've been very much I find this interesting, you know? Look at my little guy just struggling to catch up with the, you know, the rank and file. If he didn't have as much cavalry as he did, I'd probably be better off, but yeah, he has a bit too much cavalry, so we're going to be lacking behind there. And until our, you know, athletics creeps up, we're not even going to be able to beat the actual troops. The good thing is, we don't have to compete with them in terms of, I don't have to have the same stats they do, so that, you know, makes our life a little easier. I don't think we're going to get down there before all of the cavalry kill anyone. I will say, when I can start leading a part of the army, by then I probably won't have to do this, but I might start sending, like, I might try and keep leading the cavalry and tell them to sod off somewhere else. Because right now, the cavalry is essentially getting in my way, and the archers are definitely going to, yeah, there we go. I was going to say, there was no way I was getting down there. Okay, 26 men. That's a little bit better. We should be able to hopefully see just how decent we are. Generally speaking, though, I wouldn't say we're that going to be that good. I don't think there's anything to write home about for what we're doing currently, but we do need the levels, and for some reason, I've now decided we're doing this legitimately. Instead of doing what I was going to do, which was just max my level out so we could go through everything nicely. Oh, yeah, these guys, like, they're just so far away. Like, I don't actually know what you are. What are you? House Guard. Okay, so we're currently faster than the House Guard, who are, I will say, they look pretty buff. But let's not get worried, you know, interested with them too much. We don't want to We don't want to, you know, spoil ourselves for later down the line. If we're lucky, we should be able to get a couple of kills here, and that'll hopefully give us 2 levels. If we get 2 levels, we can go to the next troop. There's a level. Again, like, as a light weapon, this is a very fast weapon. It feels like, you know, it definitely does feel as good as it is fast. And 1 level that time, so 1 more fight, 1 more kill, should be good. Oh, no, there we go, 2 levels. So we are now a level 4, which means as much as there is nothing to say about this this actual class, I will say one thing. I think the Blackwood recruit is pretty much the standard recruit. It's just the standard Riverlands recruit, but in their name. I can't say it's anything special. Can't say I'd, you know, if I was limiting myself to tiers, I wouldn't say it's anything I would go for specifically, but it's a solid foundation, I would say, you know, compared to the rest. I am still surprised. You know, I will actually do a very quick look around. So we'll go to the Westlands. If we look at just, again, we're just going to look at standard troops here. So we look at, not Westland Knight, there we go. Westland Hardened Crossbow. Yeah, the Westland Recruit has a very standard piece of equipment. Actually has a worse shirt, but has at least has a helmet. The Westland's got, you know, something different in that regard. If we go to the Stormlanders, we go to the Stormlanders Recruit. Again, a nobbled club. So again, not a great weapon. I would say definitely better than a Spike Club. But again, you know, their armor in that is lesser. And last but not least, we'll just look at the North. As I know a lot of people do like the North, even though I don't. So may as well compare them. Yeah, Northern Recruit, honestly, actually has a better weapon in a two-handed. And they have shoulder equipment. They just have less armor. So again, it's a very middle of the road. So I'd say it's very fair. It's, you know, the Blackwood Recruit is very fair. Let's now move on to the Blackwood Footman. I also do apologize if this doesn't seem anywhere near as professional as people are expecting. Sorry, Blackwood Levy. As, you know, we all know I'm never going to waste my time editing. So, as like a increase, we get we start actually having Blackwood armor now. And the, do we keep the we do upgrade our boots. So we actually go from boots that were not as good as others to boots that are about the same as tier 1 troops. But our armor is a gigantic increase. And our head armor goes from like 0 to 100. Like, it is so good. And we also get a small cavalry shield, which is not the greatest of shields at 210 hit points. But it's not a bad shield to start with. All around, I'd say this is actually a very big, like, as with a lot of house troops, it's a very big boost itself right there. So, let's keep going. So, what relations do we should probably check the relations we have with our Lord. 3. Okay, so we've got a while before we're going to be able to lead a troop. Oh, sorry, a pie roll, which will level ourselves up a lot quicker. Ooh, Robber Knights. I don't know if I want anything to do with that. Oh, thank God, he didn't invite me to fight. Good. There we go. I will make sure the filter is up and out. Okay, so yeah, we look a lot better now. We are drastically stronger. I don't actually know what the stats are of these guys. I should definitely check that. I should definitely have wrote down the standard, like the average recruit stats as well. Like I said, came into this very unprepared because I was just really interested in doing the concept. And this is why I have RTS on. There we go. For stuff like that. Perfect. I think Rubber Bandits I may just skip past for now because they're not really going to do any good for us. Yeah, I'm glad I left the filter on that I forgot to turn off. Perfect. Alright, let's go. We're going to need to go slightly to the side to actually get past our own men, but shouldn't be a problem. I will say, though, I genuinely do feel pretty powerful, like, for a tier 2 light troop. This is not bad equipment-wise at all. Is it the best? Obviously not. I mean, definitely could be better, but for a tier 2, I'd say it's definitely up. Like, to me, a tier 2 should have no better than tier 2 equipment. Like, you know, because there are 6 tiers of equipment. That's how they should be. To me, that's how they should be handed out. I know that's not exactly how it works in terms of the weapon, like the item levels. But to me, that's how it works. That's how I act. So you know, if you've probably seen my stuff, like there's only very few exceptions, unless I'm like making special units where I do actually break my own like the concepts. But yeah, generally speaking, I'd still say this is pretty damn good. Come on. I don't think I'm going to get another level, but still. Let's chase after this guy. Oh. What the... Huh. I guess the leader's really upset. We didn't like me there. I'll say that's going to be enough for now. Yeah, loads of points gathered there. Perfect. I'd still believe we are lower than would be expected of a troop our level. Let's check in. I did level up once. I love you. Strike. Form-fitting armor, so we can move a little quicker. Put another point there, and then put another point to you. There we go. Let's actually check that. So at the moment, yeah, very bad stats for you, but actually, yeah, we have about the stats of Blackwood Levy. So we currently are operating at the level of Blackwood Levy would be operating at. So I would say, personally, like I said, a very interesting, you know, levy. I think it's a very, very good. It's a very good foundation for improvement. I wouldn't feel bad if I had these in my army. They're definitely not going to be as good as other levy, as I already know one other levy, like house troops already. That is one I would say is better. And obviously, if anyone doesn't know what I'm on about, I'm obviously referring to the Martel levy, as they are. The Martel levy have this really fun thing called throwing weapons. And while I may not be the greatest with them, they are good. Like, I would be dumb to not recognize the use of throwing weapons. Motherfucker, they just killed both the people I was trying to kill. There were so many enemies here, and I just got screwed over. That could have been another level up if I didn't get hurt. Because we need to be level 9, I believe, for the next set. I gotta take the filter off. Yeah, level 9 was where we unlock the Bowman and the Footman. We'll get to have a nice little experience of something different. Yeah, once we unlock Pie Roll, though, we should be able to max out stats pretty quickly. And level up very quickly as well. Okay, 97. That's a good amount of men for us. And again, I don't know why the game keeps giving me night battles, but it just I feel like it thinks I want them. There's currently 23 levy in this army, including myself, so that's not bad. I would say I'm definitely leveling up slower than... Oh, we are... apparently we're not running straight in. Can someone tell me why not? Wait, so the cavalry gets to run straight in, but we don't? All right, if the enemy are going to be dumb, I'm sorry, my men are going to, my allies are going to be dumb. Oh, motherfucker. Oh, I guess I was the dumb one there, really, wasn't I? Yeah, I'm not doing very good today. As you can definitely tell, it's really early in the morning for me. Oh, let's guard the supplies. Oh yeah, I can attack whenever, can't I? Yeah, I'm good. Just guard the supplies. There's just no point getting involved there. We did level up again, so let's level up our bow. We're leveling up, making sure we're leveled up for all the skills we're going to need throughout this. 76 men, let's go. It was leaving the filter on a decent choice. Now we didn't actually need the filter this time. Be a little bit behind the men, but that's okay. Does seem to be the standard of us being very far behind the men. Can't really complain. I can. I already have, so let's not waste my time complaining any further. I will say, these Blackwood troops just seem to, like, absolutely carve through whatever they go up against. Like, I'm barely getting any... I'm getting pretty much nothing here in terms of skills. Yeah, I'm definitely going to really wish my... my athletics goes up. I actually don't give a shit about any of these right now because we're not going to use them. We're still 10 away from getting to where we need to be for, party skills. I'd say by the end of this part, I'd like to be onto tier 3 troops so we can, talk about them as we need to. Oh, archers, no, fuck off. Well... yeah, the archers are going to absolutely decimate the enemy here. Oh yeah, I still have cut through everything on, don't I? Cut through, yeah, I forgot I had cut through everything on. I'm pretty much playing with the same mod rules that I play with when I'm doing my Aegon series. Fuck, I couldn't reach him. Yeah, we're definitely getting very unlucky in terms of level ups here, but we are also doing way better than would be expected of us right now. Another level up. So I've leveled up the main skills, so let's start leveling up scouting, because the scouting is, again, a very good skill to level up as a party role. It'll help us get to the next thing. We are level 7, so we've got 2 levels to go. Like, we are a lot further behind than I thought. I definitely thought we'd be further ahead by now. I'm just going to ignore the join the Riverlands crap. No one cares about that. Speed this up. So I think we've served for about a year now. So we're definitely a loyal soldier. Haven't made it very far in a year, but like I said, I feel like early on you level up slower than you do later on. Oh, cool. I've been declared war on by servers a lot. Now, this is going to be where it's going to get very dicey, is being in a kingdom that is currently at war. Definitely a little dicey if we remember when we may actually have to break out of an army. We may be kicked out of the army every so often. Just because, obviously, the our army gets beaten. As long as we serve under a Blackwood, I don't care who it is, but I'd very much always like to keep it under the same Blackwood. Yeah, I need to go ahead, because these guys are just going to mince the enemy. Like, even with their shields, they're getting minced. Oh, crap. Archers, you were meant to take out more of these before I could... oh, fuck off. That worked out surprisingly well. I didn't die. I don't know how much XP health I'm on, but yeah. Again, stupid maneuver got me stupid points. There just doesn't seem to be a battle where our Lord doesn't just, like, let his archers do all the work. Obviously, if anyone who knows everyone knows the Blackwoods have the Raven's Teeth, which is why their archers are so good, but I was hoping they wouldn't, get in the way that much. Shit. Alright, this is going to be a fight we need to be careful on. We're fighting against Lord Tywin. He has got a lot of Lannister recruits and Lannister levy, so realistically, we should be okay. How many archers he got? He's got I don't even know what his top tier archers are. Are bowmen or archers better? I don't actually know. I mean, we'll find out in another series of this when we eventually inevitably go do it again. But Tytos decided he thinks he could take out Tywin. There is also Castle Rock Master Crossbowman there, so that could be that could be it. That could be what his best troop is right now. We have definitely got more house guard than they do. So I'd definitely like to say that realistically we may have a chance here, but I don't know. 35 archers, so we have 17. Oh, we have definitely more archers than they do, and our archers are definitely better. Ah, Lannister Longbowmen will be their best archers. Yeah, I'd expect their archers to... They got actually first blood, surprisingly. One Pride Knight down. Take out the other Pride Knight. That's like their best units down. I'll speed it up till the army start actually moving. How good the archers are. It feels like their archers are doing a lot more than ours right now. Yeah, we're catching up in kills, but... I mean, are there any spears on the ground I can borrow? No? There is a bow, but there is no ammo, so pointless. And I forgot we've got extra charge on, haven't we? Gotta remember that. I'm not gonna lie, this is not the best position to skirmish from, I don't think, but... Okay, they're now coming at us. Right, I don't normally like to be on the flank when I'm attacked. I'd like to be normally on the flank when I, you know, am melee. I feel like if you're at the flank, you can do more damage. They may simply have more men than simply have the numbers, and they may win because of that. And I'm down. Yeah, they're probably going to win because of the numbers. They definitely did win because of the numbers. Fuck off. We won. I barely did anything, but we won. Cool, a bunch of stuff I'm definitely just going to sell. I'm actually very surprised, but we're more than likely going to get hit by the leopard, I think that is. Yeah. I'm not wasting my time. I'm just going to guard the supplies. Yeah. We'll attack. We'll retreat. Fine, I'll just RTS it, because I have to. Apparently, I have to attack. So, there we go. I was gonna say, where's my name? There it is. So we used to serve another another house from Raventree. So I'd say we did pretty well. You know, there.
Your pawn.
Okay, you're not currently leading a war party. Yeah, this is the only problem with this campaign is people. I don't think everyone is going to be leading. Apparently, you're up by the twins, so let's go try and find you. Aha, there we go.
Hey, you.
I don't need you. You've got 64 men. Come here.
Hello?
Oh, for fuck's sake. We're gonna be piss poor before we find Brynden Blackwood.
That's close.
There we go. Right. Back into being a levy. Like I said, I'm more than happy to just play at whatever we need. Play whichever class we need to play just to do what we need to do. Let's do remove weight of shields. Let's say I was actually very surprised we were able to win against the Lannisters. I expected a second battle loss, obviously, but I'm very, very impressed by that first fight. But for now, let's get ourselves over. Hopefully, take out these guys. Now, we should move faster than the rest of our men because we've got the form-fitting armor, so our armor slightly weighs less. I took the morning exercise, I'm pretty sure, to move faster. And also, we have the reduced weight of the shield, so realistically, even if it's slight, we should move faster. I just really want to make sure we get a couple of kills here. It was as I expected, though. I knew as soon as we went to war with the Lannisters, we were going to be having concerns. The Riverlands doesn't tend to do well, so you know that's pretty much what. Oh fuck! I was attacking. No wonder I wasn't getting any XP. I was attacking the wrong fucking person. I want to look at my stats, but we need to wait. Yeah, we gained quite a decent amount of stats for it again. Ooh. A Blackwood cloak. I'm keeping that. Looks cool. We're level 9 now? Nope, we're level 8. Damn. Powerful, sure. 1-on-1. I'd say endurance is still the best thing to level up first, as it's going to be there, but we'll put another point into you. And we are still not enough to get ourselves here. We have to keep proving ourselves. Let's just hope we don't prove ourselves into a corner, eh? Kind of like the only real issue. But hey, we still got the rest of this part to get to the next clan tier. There's 19. Fuck you. I'm not wasting my time on that. Alright, fine. Fine. I'll help in a battle against 15. Feels pointless because I feel like I'm not going to be able to do as much, but there is no Raven's Teeth. That's decent. So we're not, you know, our archers aren't overly bullshit. Technically, none of these troops are top tier, which is good. That actually does help us in terms of letting us level up a little bit. There we go. Perfection. One more level up for us, which means we now get to give my general opinion of the levy. So as I've said, compared to other levy, I'd say it's a solid choice. If you look at it, like it's decent. You know, the armor is a very immediate jump. So if we go to say again, just compare it to the general, like the Footman. You know, same shield, same that's near enough the same, but the armor is actually the same. Wait, a Navy Gambeson's all right. So technically, other than the helmet, it's nothing special. Like stat-wise, it's two best stats of 50 and 50. It has got better stats, but generally speaking, I'm actually surprised the armor is like the Gambesons you get in the Riverlands is the same. So if we quickly just check the reach, we go to the reach levy. Yeah, the Gambesons, I didn't actually... You can definitely tell it's been a long time since I've checked this. Because I don't remember them being that good last time I checked. Where's the Westerlands Footman? Yeah, their armor's a little less, but they do... Again, they have a better helmet, so... Yeah, quite middling, actually. I'm surprised. I was expecting to be like, yeah, these are really good, you know, so amazing. I'm actually surprised they're like the house troops are a lot more balanced than I was expecting. But now we get to become the Blackwood Footman. We finally get ourselves a spear. We got ourselves a knightly arming sword. So a tier 3 using a tier 5 sword, again, to me, just feels very OP. The shield remains the same, though, surprisingly. We do now have a Highland War Spear. Our armor is actually an increase again, so we go from 28 to 34. Leg armor and goes down. Sorry, arm armor goes down, but leg armor goes up to match. Helmet's the same, and we get actually some Blackwood leather boots. So a very all-around improvement. And if we look for the archers as well, they keep the iron arming sword, but they get the Nordic shortbow and a bunch of range arrows, which they're okay. They're not the best arrows in the world, but they're not bad. And again, same equipment as the Footman. So, you know, in general, it's just a massive improvement. So let's play through a little bit as both. Oh, run away, run the fuck away. Oh, we're going to get Poliver. What does he have? He has 11 cavalry, so I'm a little concerned. But hey, we are now a little bit better, and we have a spear, so... Definitely get my spear out first. For the most part, though, we should be equally matched. We do have a lot of levy still, so we are... Yeah, as levy and that goes, we are a little bit concerned. But we have archers, though, so we should really hopefully use them. Just need to be careful, because their cavalry does do 5 times damage on charges now. You've got to remember that. Cavalry charges are no jokes. How many archers do we have? We have at least 12, 13 archers, and we don't seem to be making good use of them. Yeah, this Brynden does not seem to be able to lead his army as good as other armies, the other lord. Our infantry's all messed up. This is personally very piss poor leadership here, but fuck's sake. Very quickly overran there. And that was just piss poor, you know, do anything by me. I need to make sure we level up our polearm as well. I am very surprised we won that easily, but what are you going to do? Mega speed. Get a little bit of renown. What we're really looking for is... Oh, wow. Legendary Tully Gorgets, whatever you want to call them. Yeah, I'm actually very... Oh, for fuck's sake. Well, we're going to definitely be not leading this army after this, because these guys are going to get rocked. So hopefully the other Blackwoods have got out and we can go join them, but I'm going to go out on a limb and say probably not. They do have a lot of horses, and these are Westland troops. These aren't anything special. These are just basic troops, not house troops or anything. They have a bunch of archers, though. Ow. Fuck me. I got ragdolled like a motherfucker then, didn't I? Yeah, our formation has been broke up very heavily by cavalry. And we're definitely going to lose this fight, but it's okay. We're gonna try our best. That's what matters. Yeah, they've got their crossbows are definitely going to sting as well. Crossbows are annoying at the best of times, but in a battle where you're outnumbered and also having to deal with cavalry pressure, this is definitely not what you want. All I want to do is hit the net. I want to hit a couple of levels so we can... Doesn't matter. Yeah, we got rolled up there pretty damn quickly. Jesus, that was bad. Luckily, I got immediately let go, though. All right,
Hey, Hey, what?
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely be having the problem of you know, enemy bandits and that. Because I'm apparently herding. Yeah, just all of those are worth money though. If I can get to the Riverlands without losing, sorry, if I can get to River Run without encountering another enemy part, like another part, there we go, okay. Yeah, bigger, perfect. Cool. So, is the Lord Titus out? No. Okay, so Bethany Blackwood, Tolster Blackwood, Oster is at Hornvale. That's... He's sieging down there, so we can't... So we're definitely having a little bit of an awkward timing here. So I think what we'll do is we'll end the first part here. Not the best end to the first part, I would say, but hey. You know, we're getting there. We're currently at 8 relations, so the next time we go, you know, we do anything, we'll be fine. Let's go back to troops. So I'm currently liking the you know, these troops in general. So anyway, guys, we'll end this one here. So if you guys enjoyed, if you guys did enjoy, please do follow me on YouTube. Leave a like, leave a comment, leave a share. But most importantly, guys, stay safe. Have a great day. Join the channel memberships if you're interested, and I'll see you in the next one. See you guys then.